So, for the niggas who did not know this, I'm 19. That's a weird ass age to be in. You ain't exactly a blossoming 18-year-old anymore, and you aren't exactly 2 decades old, nor can you legally drink and smoke in most states yet. It's almost like a filler episode, but in real life. If you aren't in school and you don't got a job, literally what are you doing with your life? I don't know about y'all, but I've been trying to drive. Off the bat, I'ma tell you, driving is not easy. I might start bitching a little bit. So many niggas will say, oh what, this driving shit easy as fuck. And will be the same niggas who've been driving for 4 years straight or at least almost a year. Starting from scratch is not easy. And being surrounded by people who've been driving for longer makes it a bit more frustrating. While being a 19-year-old, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with my life. Having a license would certainly be more convenient for literally everything. See, me out of convenience, my chaotic monkey friend group has a few niggas who got cars in their license. So going out with them is never really a problem. But when I want to go out with people outside of that friend group, it gets a little harder because obviously I can't count on these niggas to not be busy at a whim every time I want to go out and hang out with somebody. Which is why I started getting work on getting my license last year when I was 17 in March. No. Yeah, that was great timing because as soon as I was about to take the road test, literally everything shut down. And when I got occupied with school, I never got back into it and watched my friends around me get their shit before me, even though I started way before them. I tell y'all, it was a running joke. Niggas would specifically at me to say they got their shit before me and I just had to soak it up. Because what the fuck was I gonna do? I don't got a license. If a nigga say something back that's L plus no license ratio, I might as well tie a rope around my neck and fucking jump. So recently, I started driving again. My mom kept saying, oh son, you gotta want it enough. But they do the thing where they finally take me out for like 3 days in a row and then don't do shit for like 2 months. This time, I had to make sure that shit stops. I'm trying to drive, like, I'm trying to be out there. I'm tired of being dependent. I want to drive outside and have my coming of age teenage moments by myself. That's so hard to ask. But yeah. People that say driving is easy are capping out of their ass. Stop the cap. Have reached full hyper awareness or are just literal insane people. It gets easier, but by no means is it easy. And it sure ain't fucking easy when you got your dad who's been a professional driver for 20 plus years yelling at you every 10 or so seconds the whole drive. Speed up, you're going too slow. In the slow lane, making sure I don't hit a bump on this jagged ass road. Slow down, you about to hit a bump. But you told me to speed up. Give the car some gas. You're right, I'm sorry, but dad, the light turned yellow. Shouldn't I be slowing down? Stop the car. The nigga in front you just made an illegal turn. Why weren't you looking? I don't. You gotta focus, son. You seem tense. Gee, dad, I wonder why I can't focus and why I'm tense. It's because you're not in control. You'll learn soon. Driving is a whole ass process. You're driving for yourself. You're driving for the people on the road with you and for the people in the car with you. You gotta be aware of what other people are doing, what they might do, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. If you don't already have the fundamentals mastered, you can't just like do everything. Think of it like a fighting game. Once you got the regular strings in combat down, you can worry about doing special combos or reading your opponent. You can't do that all at once if you haven't even mastered the basic strings. And if you're with someone who doesn't understand this and is constantly yelling at you to do so many of the things at the same time, you're bound to mess up. And when you mess up, you fixate on not messing up again, and that only makes you lose focus, which makes you make more mistakes. And that person who's yelling at you yells at you more, and if you're like me, you're about to have a panic attack, but you can't because, you know, you're driving. So you just gotta soak it up until you get home and cry your eyes out and think about how there are 15-year-olds that spin the block and you can't even drive without someone screaming their head off at you. Makes me think like just how much harder it is piloting a giant robot or a space lion. Shouts out to them niggas. I been would have put my whole team in a pack. They would have been promptly rolled in a backwood. Look at you, grown ass man. Don't even got a license. Come on, nigga. I'm trying to shift in a turbo. Fuck this shit, bruh. So as I was making this video, the funniest shit happened. Like, I said I was driving like every other day. Then a fucking hurricane had to stop me. It's always some unforeseen circumstance, bruh. First it was the pandemic in 2020. Now a literal natural disaster is keeping me from getting my license. It's gonna flood! We gotta wait a bit before the streets are safer and places are open and everyone's a little less end of the world Somali pirate mode because niggas be losing their fucking minds out here. It just ain't in the cards right now. I am tired of it. The day will come where I'm thinking about grabbing the wheel while someone else is driving and I actually do. Like, I've just had enough. The thing is, driving school ain't even that bad. Just a couple of days remembering common sense questions and road sign trivia. And when you're 18 in Louisiana, where I live at, you just gotta go for one day. Take your written test, do your practice driving, and then take the road test. I've done everything but the road test. At this point, I think it's my underlying anxiety and high expectations I put on myself over the years preventing me from doing it. But my friends say it's easy as dick, so I'm gonna try when the world down south isn't so, oh my God! Flooded with water. Driving school was funnier than it should have been because during lunch we watched the Fast and Furious movies. That and whenever any terrible accidents were shown on camera as to show what we weren't supposed to do and you know how we're supposed to be good drivers, it took a lot out of me to not fucking bust out laughing because of my forever tainted humor because of the internet. It showed like train accidents and I just kept thinking about the fucking like train from GTA 5. I am a sick person. I'm also not a morning person. I had to be there at like 10. Like, fuck that shit. It was cold too. Felt like an interrogation room. You know, I'm also saving for a car and I don't even want like a crazy car. You know, like I want something old like this, but also I'm not a car person. Like you can give me you can give me a fucking sedan. Like, bitch, I don't care. Like, do it run. Alright, but anyways, for as abrasive and picky as my dad is, he says I'm doing pretty well and can pass the test with fucking ease. I'ma try and do that shit because I be trying to link and I ain't got no ride. Hey Joey, come smoke with us. Oh, I can't get there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, nigga. Let me roll this shit. Next time I'm on the road and a nigga start nagging me to the point of tears, I'ma really show a nigga something. Give it some gas? Yeah, I'ma give it some gas for real. Let that be a warning. Keep showing me y'all got your licenses and shit. Fucking tired of this permit, man. My picture looks terrible. Tired of this. One more nigga send me some, I'm blowing up the nearest gas station. Also, if you're one of those niggas who gets their license and then does not shut the fuck up about driving, shut the fuck up. I do not give a fuck about the cars passing you on I-10. Like, we get it, bro. Shut the fuck up. But despite all of what I said, I do think driving is pretty cool. I am on my way to learning, and if you are too, I wish you good luck, even though you probably don't need it and you're probably a really good driver. But if I gotta deal with any more bullshit,
speed up, you're going too slow.
You know what? You got it.
Good. Wait, you're going too fast. Stop, wait, stop the car. What are you doing? Meet me in the back when you find out why I'm fine. Somebody else last Wednesday night. Something you sit down, stand down. The rose come out of my head. Stop it. Ain't like attention.